Put your mind on music. Yeah, and you'll survive. You'll survive. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Put your mind on music.
Come at me eclectically. I teach you. I teach you. I turn around now. I won't even beat you. I'm just gonna speak to you and try to lecture you and teach you deeper. All these niggas coming in and you creeper. I ain't smoking no. I ain't nothing but weed and drink and think. All day long I sing and play and now that's all I do. And nigga, if it happened to me, then it could possibly happen to you. Ha!
Wow. That was intense, man. Thank you, man. That was really good. Oh, that guy's got talent, man. So here we are, Washington Square Park again. Here we go. Look at this shit, man. People out and having fun. Oh, look at this. What did I find here? People hanging out with each other, talking. Park is full. Oh, you want to see something, a new spotting? Watch children playing with soap bubbles. The Bubble Man is here. The Bubble Man is here. Bubbles. It's bubble time in New York City. It's bubble time. So people are out and about. How you doing? You okay? How's the dog? Should have wanted to talk to him. Well, I guess that's the report. The people that are here are enjoying their Memorial Day weekend. They're out and about. And good for them, man. There's people, there's some social distancing going on. But this is about the most lively place you're going to find right now in New York City. I did notice some bars, they were having like the bars out front, little takeout for the bar. Like you could sit outside and have a drink on the street. But it doesn't really look like people are staying. There's a lot of people walking around searching for something. They're out and they're about, but it's not the usual routine anymore. There's no restaurants, there's no bars. Right? There's nothing technically, in some people's eyes, there would be nothing to do. Hey guys, can I talk to you? Are you guys having a good time? See, they don't want to talk to me. They're terrified, still fearful. Still fearful. There's still fear in the air. Not with the artists, you know what I mean. Nice. People having a good time. Nice day out. It's probably like, 63, 64 degrees. And that's what time it is. Despite all the horrible stuff going on, 1 block away in Washington Square Park, there is signs of life. Where people are, some would say reckless behavior. What? How ridiculous is that? When people are together and their spirits are rising and raising and rising, and people are sitting down talking to each other again. What an amazing time to be alive. Hey, can I bring you into my frame? What's up, boss? What's up, musician? How you doing, man? So you're in the band, the Dylans, I saw.
Yes.
Is that just today because it's Bob Dylan's birthday?
It is today. We were supposed to play at the bitter end today.
Oh, but that's all closed down.
Right.
So you must have booked that years ago.
So instead we decided to come out today and have a similar celebration just for everyone here.
This is pretty interesting for New York right now. People are coming out again, right?
That's right.
Just today.
I'm sorry?
No, I'm just saying it's just in the park. If you go I'm sure you agree. If you go a block or two in any direction, it's dead as a doornail.
Yeah, no, I mean, people still congregate here. It's still a special place, for music and for people, skateboarders. Like everyone wants to be here. If they're going to be outside, they're going to be here. So that's why it's the best place to perform.
Yeah, and you know what, man? Do you think New York is? Are we seeing a new New York? Does it ever go back to the way it was with all the attention on the nothing bars and tourists that are looking for something to do, or is it just going to be a new New York with New Yorkers?
I think New York's always changing in a way. So yeah, I think that some aspects of life here will be a little bit different, but I think a lot of things will return. Like for instance, the music scene in parks like Washington Square, where we have a great community. But yeah, I think a lot remains to be seen about the changes coming up.
Do you think it's a cultural revolution of some sort, like a boom? Do you think it's like, since it already went bust, do you think it's boom now? Do you think it's boom time?
I wouldn't say that yet.
You can't tell yet.
Yeah, very very possible. Could happen.
You got to get in front of it though, because there's a lot of motherfuckers are going to be coming out with their guitars especially when they start watching videos like this. They'll be like, "Hey, that guy made sense, man. It's time to grab the guitar."
That's true. And I welcome anyone.
And everything that was before it doesn't matter anymore. Would you agree with that as well?
Anything that happened before doesn't matter anymore?
Yeah.
I think stuff that happened before still matters. Yeah.
But it's not as important as what's happening now.
Right now, that's true. But when we progress past this, the past kind of lumps into one collective, that happened in the past.
Right.
So people will either see it as relevant or irrelevant, regardless of how big of a deal it actually was.
Yeah, because the history of music is always written after the fact.
Right.
It's like nobody knew that the 90s were going to be called, would have all this music that we now think of as the 90s or the 80s. Or even the thousands with, bands like bands like the White Stripes, the Strokes, those kinds of bands. We never would have put that into a category, and we don't even know what the teens are. Really, it's hard to say.
That's right. And many artists...
It's written after the fact.
Yeah, and many artists also transcend that, decade grouping together of music.
Because that's all we have. You steal from whatever you liked. You steal from you steal what came before you and make it your own.
And Bob Dylan is the first to admit that. I mean, all
he wasn't the first.
Guys.
He stole from Peter Seeger. He stole.
No, he wasn't the first. I'm saying he would be the first, to admit it. Like he's very open about.
Got you.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said it the other way around.
Yeah, no.
He was the first to tell you that he was just ripping off the blues and the folk guys.
Yes. He said that all the time. All of his inspiration.
Because there is nothing original. It's all borrowed from something else.
Right. To some extent. Right. That's right. Yeah.
Right. Hey, good talking to you, man.
Yeah,
really good talking
well.
to you. Appreciate it. That guy's got his head screwed on correctly. So I don't know who wins the day. I think the bubble guy's pretty good. He's got the kids playing. He's got the kids happy. So Marcus Conte reporting, quick video, showing signs of life here in Washington Square Park. And it is what it is. It is what it is, people. People watching this, that you're alone in your house and you're worried that nothing's going to work out for you and shit is going south. Get outside, man. Say hello to somebody. Smile. Connect. It's time to connect. That's what time it is. Marcus Conte reporting.